Welcome back to the show. How about this for headlines? Crypto market crash plus global crash equals global reset? We got some stuff for you to look at. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and digperspectives.com. $1.93 trillion market cap for cryptocurrency. The market is off by 14.5%. Yes, you heard that right. The market is off 14.5% in the last 24 hours. There is a global crash happening around the world. It is not exclusive to just crypto. We're going to get into that in just a second, but right now, 52,100 plus for Bitcoin. Yes, you heard that. Off 13.9% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum down more than 19% in the last 24, and now $2,300 for Ethereum. Look, if you believe in any of this stuff, this may be the greatest moment for you to accumulate in your portfolio. Right now, we see XRP at 46 cents. It's off by 14.5 in the 24 hour. Look, like I said, where this goes, nobody knows. But if you believe in things, maybe this is an opportunity for you to actually take advantage of this moment like I did. Oh, boy, did I ever. Mrs. Backup's going to be hot with me, but we'll talk about it later. You know, I have a little story. It's 47 cents right now, ranging between 44 and 55 cents. When this market does take off, and I do believe we have a rare moment in history where retail investors are actually front-running Wall Street on this technology for the technology that will be adopted inside of the financial system, mind you. But I do happen to believe that we are front-running Wall Street right now, and that's why I'm so bullish. It's not financial advice. I believe this, though. And the funny part about this is I've always made the joke with Mrs. Backup that when XRP moons, we're going to be standing in some beautiful ski lodge in Aspen for the holidays or something with the family there. I'm going to be looking out the window, looking at the ski slopes and everybody doing all the things I would never want to do coming down that hill. Because I'm a hot chocolate red wine guy who watches people do other crazy things. I don't do crazy things. And I would look simply over at my wife in that beautiful moment. So much love in the place, knowing the family's all together. And I would simply ask her, do you feel like talking about XRP now? Right? Yeah. I could say that at a moment when it's 47 cents. Can you? I can make that kind of a joke because I'm comfortable. Can you? Because if you can't, you probably shouldn't. You know, this is all our money. Everybody's putting all their hard work and money into this. Make sure you know where you're putting it. Microsoft Strategy and Coinbase down 24 and 18% pre-market. And now the market is opened up now. I don't know where it's at now, but I could tell you, stay with me. Again, just in, over $1.93 trillion wiped off the U.S. stock market so far today. But guess what? That you can rack that up with this. Black Monday arrives here and markets are crashing globally, worse than C19. Over 5 trillion wiped out in the stock market, while Taiwan has the worst crash in 60 years and Japan's had the worst two-day crash in its history. I say, never let a good crisis go to waste. That's what Rahm Emanuel said back in the Obama administration. They would use a crisis moment like this in front of us to usher in new policies they wanted to do or something of that nature. Or even look at what happened and the policies we got put into place after we had September 1/1, right? So, you know, it's like when you think about those things, and you guys know I have to talk in code because censorship's very real. YouTube is a communist platform. There's no question about it. The Freedom Zone is not just a joke. It's not for me to just, oh, I'll create another source of revenue. No, it literally is a place where I have to go to talk about the things because there is no free speech on YouTube. And I can't wait for the competitor that can actually come up and siphon their audience away. You won't know how fast I'll leave. Anyway, you see here, market sell-off. You've never been down. We've never been down 1,000 points ever, not even in intraday on the NASDAQ. Well, that's been broken, right? That's broken. Never let a good crisis go to waste. I've reminded people multiple times that the Secret Service was originally created to chase down counterfeiters of the US dollar. And then it was expanded to protect its dignitaries and political figures in our administration and system, right? But lawmakers have now presented a measure that would give Secret Service the power to look into and prosecute crimes against digital assets in a bipartisan effort. Not a surprise to me. Again, reminding people here what Donald Trump had said.
Who knows, maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? We'll hand him a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion.
But you know what? There's a lot more coming, and it's going to involve a lot more than just Bitcoin. I can tell you that. Senator Haggard from Tennessee, U.S. Senator, calls for us to be a crypto hub in the U.S., calls for U.S., not us, but us and the U.S. to be a crypto hub. And he backs Trump while doing so. And so do I, because I'm a one-issue voter. And I don't buy this business all of a sudden. Harris is not Biden administration. And if she's going to run, she's looking to meet with all the crypto top industry leaders so she can get her plan together. You know what? We've seen almost 4 years of them stomping crypto and trying to get it to die. If they turn positive on crypto, it won't because it's because of you and I wanting it. It won't be because it's good for America to be an innovation leader like they were in the days of the internet. Oh no, it'll be to save their worthless political career. And for that, even if they turn positive, it's a no for me. Now, after Shark Tank billionaire Mark Cuban issued a crazy Bitcoin price prediction, a leak has revealed Wall Street giant Morgan Stanley is gearing up to trigger a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund. Well, they picked a nice time to get into the market. Yeah. We know Ripple has launched their new stablecoin site, and we're waiting for the actual stablecoin to be launched. It's coming. We know it's coming. It's not live, but the site is live. And we're waiting for the ruling in the remedies phase. Listen to the first 35 seconds of this.
Well, we wanted our customers to get best of the service turnaround times as part of NBAD's commitment to the customer service. So what we've done is we had our customers coming to us and asking us, saying, how can we better these things in terms of turnaround time and how can we improve turnaround time? Today, the payment takes anywhere from 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. So that's when we started looking at how to innovate our turnaround times for the customers, and we started looking at blockchain as a technology and Ripple as a vendor who can do it. And that's how the whole idea started.
And there you have it. Ripple's the one that can do it, right? Oh, yes, they are. There's no question about it. And this here is Reese Merrick, Senior Managing Director, Middle East and Africa. Take a listen.
We believe that XRP and the XRP ledger really solves those inefficiencies to move money like information does today. Like I can send an email to anyone in the world and they're going to get it in a few seconds.
Now you think that would come in handy, understanding that we're dealing with 5 trillion wiped out in the stock market? You think people wouldn't have a need to get a hold of some money right quick today? Oh, I think they do. Yeah, let's always go back to this right here from Not Financial Advice. Why do I hold XRP? Well, in a moment like this, when the cryptocurrency market is below 2 trillion, in a moment like this, when the market is down 14.5%, this is a great reason to remember why we're here. And it's also a great reason to remember why they never let a good crisis go to waste. I really do believe that this is an opportunity to integrate distributed ledger technology and traditional finance can be moved over to the new system in a moment like this.
Why do I hold XRP? Because Ripple's the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple. Who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple. A former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple. Leading Australia's CBDC effort? Ripple. Who hired a former Treasury of the United States? Ripple. 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board? Ripple. 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors, former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, former business director at Swift, former Swift board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team? Ripple. Who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's high-level advisory board on fintech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website? Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan? You decide.
It's always a goodie. Shout out to NFA right there. And here's Haggard Crypto. I'm going to tell you, boy, this is the OG in the house. He says, do you see any lower low? No. Then go to the beach. Looking at this chart, here's your low at 38 cents. And do you see us at 38 cents? No, you see us at 43 cents on the low. And now we've come back up to currently 47 cents. So, do you see any lower low? No. Then buy and go to the beach, he says. Not financial advice from him, me, or anyone else. It's just our digital perspectives. I couldn't be more excited, and I am super bullish about where things are going. But I'm not dismissive about how bad things are out here. And I think it's a great time to remind everybody that, listen, not everybody's prepared for a financial collapse, but one's coming. And I believe it started to show and rear its ugly head today. Be prepared, and always remember, somebody out here doesn't have the awareness that we do. So be kind. I'll catch all of you on the next one.